some love, so some old and the no and fucking with them old boys.
Underdog Sports Pod, episode 23. Hood Morant going crazy. I know. It's all good.
NFL was a little bit crazy this week compared to usual weeks. First off, the draft combine. I just want to talk about how much it's terrible and it's overhyped.
Yeah.
And it really has no implication on where you should be drafted.
Yeah, I don't even think it's that important.
Just
There's so
how
many
athletic
pointless
you are.
drills that they have the players do that really doesn't even.
It was really nice how good he can catch the ball, how good he can get the ball.
The people saying that Anthony Richardson should go first overall because he can jump high and run fast.
That is
Stupid.
not help you play
What I
quarterback.
want to see,
How is that going to help you throw the ball?
I want to see like
Running might, but
MLB
jumping
does
is-
it, like split up like from like where the college is. And I want to see like a tournament, like head-to-head tournament, like.
Yes,
It's
Like
showcase.
with the players?
It's a showcase.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
How
That's the
is it
Senior
like
Bowl.
an actual game? Like no, but like make it required. It's at the combine.
Uh,
If you're being invited to the combine, you're invited to like this, where all the scouts are.
Well, the thing with
so
that
you can
is
see how someone
also-
actually.
the tools that you're measured off, like speed, power, contact ability, all that stuff in baseball. That you're more reliant on that in baseball than you are in tools in football. So, I feel like that's why it translates better in that.
Also, the way they do it is just so the NFL makes fucking money from people
Yes.
watching it.
Yeah.
It's also very
A
boring.
lot
Like
of
the
people
only,
somehow.
like the most exciting thing is the 40-yard dash.
Yeah.
That's the only
Don't
thing
get
people really
started
care.
with that.
That's not even like
40-yard dash is
useful. Who's the fastest 40-yard dash of all time?
John Ross.
John
Yeah.
Ross. Where is he right now? Not on the team, I don't think. But you also get
If he is on the
Great.
team, he's not that good.
yeah, he's like the fifth
Future
receiver
XFL
if he is.
star.
Ooh, he was in the XFL.
Pretty sure he's on.
CJ Stroud says he looks up to Michael Vick and Deshaun Watson.
Me too.
Those are
You
two-
might be the dumbest motherfucker of all time.
Those are
Just
two
say
great-
Mahomes.
those are two
Everyone
great
just says
ideas.
Mahomes. Say Aaron Rodgers.
Like, no, I don't.
If you want to say a running quarterback, just say Lamar.
Not only those two great quarterbacks, so two model citizens.
Chiefs.
Did he win a Super
They've
Bowl?
done nothing wrong ever.
Is John Ross the Super Bowl champ?
Yeah.
Oh no. Last game played
30 of those people just won.
Battle against the Chargers. Alright. Derek Carr
Still gets the ring though. He was on the team for over.
joins the Saints.
One problem with that is they are so far behind in money. They're like negative, I don't know,
my god.
21 mil or
It's
35 mil,
other-
something like that. So I don't think that's going to help them that much.
I
But
think they
he'll-
have to get rid of Michael Thomas.
Yeah,
to-
Thomas needs to go. If
get it to
gonna
work,
fix
what?
that.
If you look at the weapons,
Crazy.
bro
On
was
paper, it's.
way more overpowered
Yeah.
on the Raiders offense, I think.
Oh, yeah.
But
Like
the coaches
sometimes.
there.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is also, yeah, look, yeah, you gotta look at it. NFC South now.
Oh, he's going to be in a horrible
Yeah.
ass division.
Kind of trash.
Who comes out of that division?
Desmond.
Panthers.
Desmond Ridder.
And who's the other one?
And Sam Darnold or Matt Corral or one of those motherfuckers. So
Probably
if
a
Derek
rookie.
Carr is the
Will Levis.
way ahead best quarterback in your conference or division, whatever, that's a shit ass division. I saw so many people overreacting, saying the Saints are gonna go so far this year.
I think
doubt it.
they make a million in the South. That's really it. They make
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
they're gonna make the Bucks this year.
I mean,
I don't see a single player
and
getting out of there.
if
Quote
injuries
me
were
on that.
turned off, they could go very far. And if Prison Football League was turned off,
Well,
they would go
yeah,
very far.
Kamara. Who knows what happens to him
Yeah.
after the whole Vegas thing at the Pro Bowl? Michael Thomas. Who knows what happens with him? Olave will be a good one. Callaway sucks. And then on the Bleacher Report post, they had Callaway listed as a weapon. Everyone was destroying him in the comments. And then Taysom Hill, who's just another quarterback,
He's just.
He just runs. He doesn't throw.
Dude, he probably got like no receptions this year.
versus Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfro, Waller when he's healthy.
And Alex Leatherwood.
How? No, they cut him.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they cut him.
What a guy.
Yep. All right, list of franchise tagged players. Deron Payne, we talked about last week.
Mhm.
Evan Ingram, after easily his best season. Stays on the Jags. When you look at all the other tight ends in the league, there's not too many good ones, so it makes sense that he gets franchise tag. Josh Jacobs, smart. Don't pay running backs. We know.
I have a feeling the last two, Ingram and Jacobs, aren't gonna do as good this year as they will next year. One, because Josh McDaniels loves running the ball, so since he's gone, I don't think Jacobs is gonna get that much. And then now that what's his face, Calvin Ridley's there, probably gonna be less targets for Evan Ingram, but
That Jets team's gonna be scary next year.
they can make a run.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a dangerous team next year.
Tony Pollard, franchise tagged, and Zeke
So it's good.
still there. Needs to restructure, or he's gonna get cut. What if we trade him? I think anyone wants him.
No.
There's got to be a team.
Send him to the Bills.
Someone would take
Maybe
it.
the Bills.
Dude.
Maybe the Bills and the Dolphins.
That would be sweet.
Bills and the
Zeke on the
Dolphins.
Bills. Lamar Jackson signed to a non-exclusive franchise tag,
He's getting traded.
so other teams can negotiate. But
Ravens.
literally, right when this happened, like all the teams were like, "Oh no, we're out now. We don't want him anymore."
Yeah.
It's like, what? Like the Falcons. Why would the Falcons not want
What's
Lamar
wild to
Jackson?
me is the Falcons last year were willing to give up the same amount
Yeah.
For
for
Deshaun
Deshaun
Watson.
Watson, but not Lamar Jackson. That is crazy. And second of all, the Jets, who are in a 12-year playoff drought, have you seen what the quarterbacks have had through this drought? Get Lamar. Fuck your 2 first-round picks. You're a halfway decent
I
football
think-
team.
I think
I don't know what
They
their
might get
money is
Aaron
looking
Rodgers.
like right now,
I
but
don't know about that Aaron
that
Rodgers
would be a
situation.
potentially good fit.
D-Hop was tweeting, it's like Lamar Jackson, the most disrespected MVP.
That was disrespectful. This is just really general still.
Taysom Hill has made more money in his career than Lamar. That's kind of crazy.
That's insane.
The Ravens are
But yeah, if someone offers Lamar a contract and the Ravens decide not to match, the Ravens get 2 first-round picks. So either way, it works for them. But I think if they really don't want him, just trade him. I don't know.
I'm not a fan of the franchise tag.
No, it's
It's
someone. You're forcing someone to stay there.
That's it's what it
It's
is.
so dumb.
If someone wants to leave, you should be allowed to leave. Like, either you sign him, offer him the contract, offer him money, make him stay, or pound tada. Pound tada? You never heard that?
No.
It's Portuguese.
Oh, great.
I wonder why we haven't heard it.
It's off.
And then Saquon. Saquon got signed to his franchise tag, and
After a great season.
Daniel motherfucking Dimes.
Hey, that's not right. It's Daniel Dollars now. No more Danny Dimes. He's
that's
getting
true.
paid.
Daniel.
Danny Dollars. That sounds terrible. Signed for $160 million for 4 years, $40 million per season.
Apparently, though, only 82 mil is guaranteed. So
There's a lot in incentives though.
yeah, he could have like 35 more than that. It's still way too
Pays
much.
the
but-
same amount as Dak and Matt Stafford. Bro should not even be close to those names.
That's
Dude,
wild.
shouldn't even be over 100 mil.
I could see him making a jump.
He's
but
making
that's a
$5
big
million
jump.
less per year than Patrick Mahomes.
That's so.
It's potentially. I think potentially he could make more depending on like
Dude,
if
it's gonna be so
Mahomes
funny.
just sucks
You're-
out of the
It's gonna be so
blue
funny.
and he
If
can
the
raise that,
Ravens are
but-
fucking terrible next
You're
year.
telling me the Giants are willing to offer Daniel Jones 160 million, but the Ravens can't offer Lamar
Yeah.
anything?
It's weird. It's really, if you just find the point where this all started, is Deshaun Watson getting that stupid contract.
God.
Oh my god.
Everyone's saying that.
Completely
That shit
guaranteed.
The Browns
shit
ruined the
ruined-
QB market.
ruined-
Really? I think
Like-
Mahomes resigning for how much?
Daniel
Triple the entire
Jones
market.
is getting paid
Triple the
in
entire
the
market.
same area as Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes is only getting like what, 30-something million?
I think it's
45 million
Yeah.
per year.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Here's my proposition: football players overpaid. Cut the salaries in half.
Yeah.
All of them.
You think it's
Oh.
possible Lamar just holds out because he doesn't want that much, or doesn't want 30 mil when he's getting 32?
I think he's gonna play just to like prove what he's worth. But
I hope so.
If your
if he gets
friends-
injured like he did last year, maybe that's why teams are backing off.
That's possible. Or is it like a locker room cancer, as they say? That probably not.
Yeah. I don't know. Andrew, you wanna do the next one?
Geno Smith was re-signed for 3 years. I think this is a W because they can cut him after 1 year and only have to pay him 35 out of the 75 million. As Zarella said, I'm
Yep.
taking his advice.
Yeah.
So, I think it's a W.
I like it.
I'm not a fan of it.
It's
I like
perfect for them to draft a
Right,
quarterback
right,
this
right.
year. Let him sit
Bro,
behind
I'm-
Gino. Let him cook for a
I
little
don't
bit.
want
That
a QB.
sucks for years.
One
Not
good
like
season.
one solid season. You can get 35 million.
Dude,
All
he was
right,
a
it's
bench-
listen,
he was a
listen.
bench rider for 8.
No.
So what teams was he on? He was on the Giants.
The
They were a
Jets.
shithole. Jets
the
were a
Jets.
shithole. The Chargers were a shithole.
Seahawks
Seattle
were a
this year?
shithole.
What did Seattle do this year? Make the playoffs after projected 2 wins? Yeah.
On their roster is a shithole though, even though they didn't play like that. So
Their offensive
could have been a horrible year.
Yeah, they have a very good offense.
Their offense is
It
nuts.
was a
It's the
fluke year.
defense.
I truly believe it's a fluke here. I think Geno Smith is gonna get.
He's gonna get though.
He's gonna get. He's gonna become shit again this year. Watch.
If I had to guess, I think he regresses, but not by an incredible amount.
I think it's gonna be incredible.
I think he puts up like a little bit less amount than he put up this season, but I still think
It's
they'll have a
different.
decent season.
I'm
They
still
didn't
cooking.
pass
I'm
as
still
much.
cooking.
That's not cooking.
I'm still cooking.
You're cooking shit in a bucket right now.
Oh, look at that. Joe Montana's most passing yard season was 3,900. Geno Smith with
Oh my God.
4,300. You just got cooked by Geno, okay?
Different eras.
Different eras.
Yep.
Yeah.
All I look is Geno Smith, Hall of Fame.
Give it 10 years till someone throws 6
You see, in that era,
I wouldn't be
the
surprised if
quarterback got
Patrick Mahomes-
shrugged by a D lineman.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Mahomes
Go ahead.
went over 6,000 yards.
Take
in
him
the
out.
season.
Bring that era of football back.
Yeah, just let people die on the football
Yeah.
field.
I respect it. Hey, if they're being paid that much, put your life on the line for us.
That's why you're getting paid that much in the first place.
How? Easy for you to say.
Yeah, I play NFL. Like, if this kid's get killed, if I'm gonna pay that money, a sliver of a chance I get killed. Put me on the field, coach. Put me in, coach. Double the incentive.
That's 3
Oh,
years,
we
so
can
I don't know.
talk about this. If the Jets get Aaron Rodgers, the Jets are the best team in that division.
Yeah. The Jets
I
get
think
any,
they're the best
they get
team.
any new quarterback.
Jets get
Probably.
8.
I
Jets get
think
8
that
quarterbacks.
it's very possible that this dude's gonna be in green and white next year.
If I'm the Jets owner, I'm going all over Lamar. Over Rodgers.
He
Younger.
flew across the country to talk to Aaron Rodgers. I think he's pretty invested.
Wait,
It's
was
just
I-
up to
he
Aaron
in
Rodgers.
Wisconsin? Was he, or is he like LA or some shit?
I think he lives in.
Personally, if I'm the
It's
Jets,
probably Wisconsin.
Might have
if
been
I'm the
Kevin.
Jets, I'm going for Lamar over Rodgers. Rodgers is older, Lamar's younger, and if you're going all out to build a team, go for the younger guy.
But who's
You're
gonna play?
yeah, it's 2 first-round picks.
I was about to
But
say.
you're gonna be a good football team with Lamar on your
I
team.
think
The only concern is paying people in a few years because
Not
you're
even
gonna have
paying
to pay
people.
a
Is
shit
it? Is
ton.
Lamar gonna shit his pants again?
Lamar's gonna take up a lot of money.
I think you
You gotta pay
want
Wilson,
Aaron
Brees.
Rodgers only
So-
because of the veteran presence that Lamar doesn't have, the playoff experience of Aaron Rodgers to lead a team compared to Lamar coming in and having a new
Depends
team.
if they're like
Not
win,
having
win
been
now or win
Rodgers
next
just doesn't
season.
want to play for. Rodgers just wants to play for nice. All right, next.
I'd love to be an NFL bench player, just not play. just
I know.
What about an XFL
LaShawn
starter?
McCoy.
How about that?
I'd rather be on
How
the
about
bench.
that
in the
segue?
NFL.
LaShawn McCoy, 2 Super Bowl wins, didn't play a single snap in both.
Legend.
What a god.
The beer snake is back.
It's back,
You can
baby.
He
see.
knew what he was
That's
doing.
crazy.
Now,
No
I
more
was,
lemons.
I was thinking about this. What other stadium or team has traditions like this? Because I really couldn't think of any like that.
Isn't there a
What,
hockey
XFL
that
teams?
throws, like a octopus or something?
Well, yeah, hockey's got the Predators throw
I
catfish,
was about to say, yeah.
the Red Wings throw octopus, the Panthers
Seattle
throw
Kraken
rats.
Kraken throw squid.
No, the Kraken throw fake fish.
Oh.
But the beer snake is it's a big thing.
I bet some
It's-
college does something crazy that we just don't know because don't really pay attention to college. But college fans are pretty wild too.
Yeah,
College
and
sports just suck.
watching from the crowd where they were doing it, it seems like it was a college game.
Yeah.
They're more hyped about the beer steak than the actual football game.
Like they were going insane.
Unbelievable.
And then the Defenders and the Roughnecks
Good team
remain
undefeated too. It's
undefeated. Yeah, it's not like they're just there.
it's not like they're an awful
They're
team
good.
either. They're one of the better XFL teams, and their fans are having fun with the beer snake.
Ben DiNucci is going to make his return to the NFL next season. I'm calling it. Bro is destroying the XFL, leading in yards and touchdowns and potentially picks, but we don't talk about the last one. And he threw a dime to Josh Gordon for the game winner, and that was
That's what
beautiful.
the XFL was missing, to be honest.
What,
A
Josh
big
Gordon?
play, no, a big play to win the game.
Josh Gordon.
That's what the XFL needed right there.
Yeah,
It's
they
really
needed
on.
Ben DiNucci and Josh
They needed
Gordon.
they needed PJ Walker and V2.
But here's the thing: if you think Ben DiNucci's to come back, you can't protect the ball against XFL players. How is you going to
That's
protect the ball?
true. That's true. He'll make a good 49ers fifth string when they need him.
And they will need him.
Yeah. And also, the Roughnecks have literally never lost. From MVPJ to this new
Whoa.
XFL,
Well,
they've never lost.
you guys mentioned the 49ers
Jinx them
first.
down.
Brock Purdy had a surgery. I think it being postponed like by several months.
I thought it was happening this Friday. Or was it last Friday?
That's right.
I hope he has to get his arm amputated.
It's right now. Doctors are saying 6 months, so there is a chance he comes back.
I don't think he should risk it.
I don't think he should. I think he should wait till the next season. We'll see what.
Maybe he'll get some Geno money because
Niners-
he played a good 6 games.
Niners can see what. Niners can see what Trey can do. We'll figure it out.
Break his other leg.
Alright.
What if they're lying to Lamar Jackson?
I hope
What first round picks did you give up?
49ers are like looking
Just-
for quarterbacks right now.
So
they don't
Jared-
have Trey Lance.
I mean, they
So,
traded 3 first.
Would you say
3
Lamar,
first round picks.
Would you say
sitting
Lamar
right there.
Jackson is injury
Cut
prone?
your
Would you
losses.
say he is? He's been hurt a lot.
I wouldn't
right?
consider.
Well,
I would say
this
injury prone.
season.
He's high risk of getting injured, and you're already putting him on the team with the most injuries. I don't think that would go good.
They're cursed.
Do the 49ers even have first? I don't think so, right?
No.
After
no,
this
they-
draft, they'll have one.
Next year
now.
will be a first.
One.
No, you asked me. No.
I don't think so.
This is the last. This draft this year is the last draft that we don't have a first round pick from the Trey Lance trade, because it was the year of last year and now this year. We have a first round pick next year.
Alright, NBA. We'll just quickly do this one real quick. John Morant's a dumbass. What went off in his brain where he was just like, I like guns and like showing my
Did you see the
gun.
recent video that happened that showed up today?
He's the only.
Today?
Yes, there was. It wasn't like Hennessy, but it was some like alcoholic drink that was like, I don't know, like reddish oranges, and he was drinking it like apple cider, just like full like liter bottle, and he was just downing it on a plane.
He's the only player who wants to go back to the.
He's trying to make it out of the NBA. I don't get what
He's
his
becoming the
issue
Antonio
is.
Brown.
He- alright.
The NBA.
He should be done for the season.
It's like, dude, it's like a
If he's not
minor-
done for the season, it's because he's John Morant. He's one of the stars of the league. If any other like 6 man does this, they're done for the season.
J.R. Smith.
They're done.
We missed
But because it's John Morant, one of the stars of the league, he might get away with it. But honestly, he brought a gun on a team playing, which is against the rules. He held a gun on a video that kids are watching.
No, he held it onto a kid, a 17-year-old kid.
It's on a video.
Well,
That's what it was.
allegedly, they
Kyrie Irving posted a link
the
to
Instagram's
on Instagram Live.
They're like, look at my gun! Why is Nike still John Morant on their fucking contract? Kyrie Irving says the world's flat. Posted a link to a cool movie,
Politics, man.
Lit movie.
and Kyrie Irving loses his Nike contract, but John Morant can
and
wave some guns
they get
around.
suspended for games, making him do community service. But no, John Morant can be a full.
The NBA hasn't suspended
Quote,
John Morant.
unquote,
The
thug.
Grizzlies suspended him. When is the NBA going to take action against this bullcrap?
Mid-team. Do you see?
None of them. That's
Making-
not how. This is like. I think the NBA is
I hate
the
the
sport
play.
where a mid team is gonna make it out.
The Lakers.
They're not mid. They fucking suck.
Hey, 6-2 since All Star.
Six, 6-2. Hang the fucking banner. The
Lakers-
Kings are better than you.
The Lakers are 2 games behind the 5th seed. Also 1 game
Nobody cares about
They're
the
one
fucking
game ahead-
Lakers.
they're one
Bro,
game ahead of the
they're
Lakers.
literally the 9th seed and they get like this national attention.
Lakers thing.
Pau Gasol got
I have no clue.
Yeah,
Well,
next to Kobe's.
I know. And the two guys
the
that
East
fucked the
is kinda
Celtics up.
competitive, while the Nuggets
13 years
have
ago.
the West by
Yeah,
quite
13
a-
years ago, Pau Gasol fucked Kevin Garnett, Rashard Lewis, and the other guy who
Rondo.
was it Kendrick Perkins?
I think it was.
No, he didn't play. Glenn Davis, Big Baby Davis.
Rondo?
Oh yeah, and Rondo. Rondo. sucked.
No, Rondo definitely fucked up the Lakers.
But no. The Mavericks.
I hate the plan.
Can we
Play
just
talk
about
about
that?
that?
They made it for COVID, But they just kept it.
It's a money. All this is money. It makes money.
I don't know about this, Jared, but tonight this is the one time I'm rooting against the Mavericks. I hope they lose. I hope the Celtics win tonight. That's the first.
They're playing Celtics tonight.
No, the Mavericks playing the Blazers. Wait, no, the Mavericks are playing the
Pelicans.
Pelicans.
Celtics are playing
The
the
Pelicans
Celtics
are
are-
currently beating the Mavericks as we speak. 78-63.
Yeah, what's the Mavericks game? Who led?
I just
Reporter
said it.
led.
I just
That's
said
what
it.
it is.
Oh, Celtics game. Reporter led.
The Celtics are like taking a shit on the Blazers
94,
right now.
72 Celtics.
Tatum has 30 in the at the end of the third.
And then okay, back to the basketball thing. Clippers are 1-5 with Russell Westbrook, and they were all blaming the Lakers.
Bro's
for that.
cursed.
He fucking sucks. That's what happened.
I don't know why these teams keep getting him thinking
And
he's
then-
gonna be different.
Did you see the videos of him at like the building facility for the Clippers' new arena? And everyone in the comments saying he's laying the foundation, he's building the walls.
Richie shoot.
I love to see it. I just love to see it.
Listen here, NBA. I read your shit. I go on your website. I listen to your reporters. I listen to your analysts. I listen to these so-called experts.
This is about the
Now, Tatum was first in the MVP. Okay, he was the best team. He's not the best team anymore. Giannis is.
Oh, it's the second best.
I don't give a shit. He's an MVP candidate over people who have been playing better because he's the best player on the best team. Well, he's not the best. He's not the best team anymore. He ain't the best player. Get him on that fucking conversation. There are players better than him who aren't in the conversation. Why is Joel Embiid underneath him? Luka has missed games, I admit, but why is Luka underneath him?
Literally not.
That's all odds. I'm gonna these
No.
NBA experts.
The NBA Instagram guy.
No, I read. Go to the fucking NBA website. Read their fucking shit. Every expert has Tatum third. Every analyst has Tatum third.
Why do you care about the MVP so much?
Because Luka deserves it.
He's not even on here.
I know.
Tatum fell to 6. Domantas Sabonis is at 7.
That's basketball reference.
But still, it's
That's a way better website than the
They
NBA
use
website.
it differently, or they.
So Jokic has a 69% chance to get it, then Embiid has 8.
Deserves it.
Then Giannis has 6, and then
James, the hard man Hardeen is up here?
4%.
God damn!
Luka's at 5 with third.
Probably because he
3.9.
passed up the robot. Tyrese.
Can I say one more thing too?
No, let's go on Reddit.
I want to talk about Jokic is obviously the front runner for MVP. He deserves it. But I want to make a fight for these guards who are going. A guard hasn't won it in like 5 years now, and I think it's pretty ridiculous because the Celtics have way easier competition. There's like 5 good bigs in the league. Let's be honest. There's Joel,
Joel,
Giannis,
Jokic.
Jokic,
Bobo. Is that
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis
Every
and Carl Anthony Towns?
There's not that many good bigs in the
Dude, guys, fucking.
Like, cool. You guys can score on Dwight Powell. Have fun. Bro sucks. But look, then there's Luka, or John Morant, who's now, or Shea Alexander, or Harden, who's going against Kawhi, LeBron, who's fighting all these other top-notch guards, while these bigs are feeding off of these bottom feeders and getting the credit for it.
And I was talking about this yesterday.
Give the wings.
How
some
hard is it
credit.
to pass as a center? Like, is it that hard? Is getting 10 assists as a center that impressive now? It seems like everyone can do anything.
It's not as impressive as it was before.
I think it would be way more impressive if it was in the 90s. A center getting a triple double. I think that'd be way more impressive than
Well, that was 30 years ago.
Why is Kyrie in the conversation?
He was when he was on Brooklyn, but now he's not.
And then the odds to win the finals, Celtics first.
I don't even know how they're first anymore.
Suns third.
What's the Celtics record since the All-Star?
They
Oh
can't
wait,
close out.
you see the Suns? Fuck Devin Booker.
Oh,
Bro wants to go to Luka and talk shit with 3 seconds left and just quiet all game.
Do we want to bring up talking shit and the dude on the Celtics? Who did that on the Celtics?
Grant Williams.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit both.
And
I'm
then-
gonna hit both.
I'm gonna hit both. You fucking
Looking
suck,
like me
man.
at Pope Park.
Just kidding, I love you.
And then the day after, he claimed that he has elbow soreness.
Yeah.
The elbow soreness he had
Dude.
2 weeks ago. And then graphic pictures of him got leaked the day after.
Wait.
What?
Find
No,
The black screen.
the dark web.
This last question too.
All right. This question, I like this question a lot because I think they're gonna make it out of the West.
The Kings are dangerous.
Yes.
I don't think
Kings
they're
are
good.
They're a dangerous team. Sabonis,
They're the best team in California.
De'Aaron Fox. No, this beam they have is changed the entire.
Yeah.
This beam is the players want to win on this beam. The fans are rowdy for this beam. Wipe the fucking beam. I'm ready for Sacktown. So whenever Sacramento wins, they let a giant ass beam into the sky. It's sick as fuck.
Oh.
It's like a fucking powerful ass beam too.
Dude,
Actually,
it's like the thing
you
in
can see-
Minecraft.
It's
They made a beacon.
The Kings beat the Wither, and now they made a beacon.
it's great. The Kings. I think the Kings are a good basketball team. They're playing good basketball. They don't have studs.
That's what I like.
They're a
Traditions.
good basketball
De'Aaron
team.
Fox.
Build traditions to make the game.
He
more
wants the stud. Don't get me wrong. He's slept on, but they don't have one of those top 10. I don't think he's top 10.
No.
He's top 15. I think. But they're a good basketball team. They have a great team. They're a great system, and it's working for them.
Ooh, new and shopping.
Oh.
But I think the Kings could make a run. I think they're a dark horse. They're probably the dark horse in the entire thing. If you know they're second in the West, they're still being slept on.
Celtics Kings finals. Heard it here first. I think I'm gonna do
I'm
that.
gonna look at this. So the teams they faced so far, they beat the Westbrook Clippers. That's not that hard to do anymore. They lost to
5-1.
They lost to a good team. They beat the Zion and Brandon Ingramless Pelicans. Let's go back this month. OKC, they're okay. OKC, they're okay. That was that game. That was that game though. 176, 175. Portland sucks. They lost to that team. It's a good team. Just Luka lost to Luka. They beat the Rockets.
Rockets up.
I'm sorry. Who are the Lakers beating?
Good teams right now. We're making it up, man. They beat the Spurs. Wow.
So I'm not saying the Mavericks are good.
Every team plays the
Mavericks-
same amount.
Mavericks-
Every team plays the same amount of teams the same amount of times. Especially if you're in the West, you play the same West teams the same amount of times. Every other team.
They're running into the teams right now that are just hurt.
And they were already good. So they're already a good record now. They're playing their easy part of the schedule. Why are you discrediting
You don't accidentally run into the 2 seed. Like,
Why are you discrediting them?
I'm discrediting
from
them 'cause
playing
they're
the
only
bad
playing
teams
hurt
that everyone
teams.
plays. Every team has an easy part and a hard part of their schedule. They're on the easy
Yeah,
run.
and it seems
they've
like-
had the hard runs they've gotten through.
it seems
Yeah,
like
beating hurt teams.
with the NBA, it's like,
Everybody has hurt players, Andrew. What do you expect? The Mavericks will lose missing Luka. Oh wow, the Lakers were missing AD. The Celtics were missing Grant Williams for a while.
Yeah.
Welcome to the NBA. Welcome to real life. People get injured. It's part of the sport.
And then the playoffs will come around and they're gonna get fucked.
Nah,
That's what
they're a
happens.
good basketball team who are beating teams.
They troll on Twitter. It's like fuck around and find out. They're fucked. I hope they lose. I hope the Grizzlies lose. And I hope the Suns lose.
Playing team.
Andrew's made a new enemy.
Play-in
in the
team.
NBA.
I've always hated the Kings. I've
Playing team.
playing teams.
Yeah, the Lakers.
And when you guys lose to when you lose to the Pelicans tonight, you're gonna be with us. Yeah. And we're gonna be passing you guys. Oh.
Alright, is that all the NBA we got? Alright, trade deadline's over. Trade deadline day was kind of nothing because all the trades had already happened. Because, like, it makes no sense. Why would you force yourself to a time limit on the last day when you have weeks to figure shit out? So I picked 3 best teams in the Blackhawks. So put it on here. Bruins added Dmitry Orlov, Tyler Bertuzzi. That's huge. They gave up multiple first, a second,
Which one
fourth.
scored the goal? One scored the goal in their first game.
Orlov scored a goal.
Orlov scored twice.
Bertuzzi had a nice assist. Hathaway just being a goon
Already
like
making
he
it
is.
higher.
But they gave away their AHL goalie, or their third backup, Keith Kincaid. But they don't really need these draft picks because they're
Gonna be basically second round.
fucking insane. team, I think, sneaky in the playoffs, even though they can't make it past the first round. They haven't done it since 2004. The Leafs add Ryan O'Reilly.
This is like the Cowboys circle all over again.
How often? How often do they make the playoffs? Is it like every year?
Every year.
Every single
When's
year.
the last
Get bounced first
when's the
round.
last time they missed the playoffs?
Alright.
Once 2002.
They probably missed a couple years
No
ago.
way they
but-
haven't. They've made the playoffs 20 years in a row.
No,
And
not
they-
20 years. They miss every other year.
Like,
pretty
almost,
much,
but,
or
like-
something like that.
How do
Not in
you?
the past.
Haven't made it out the first round since 2004.
Hey, it is the Cowboys circle. It's like the Cowboys. Oh,
We make it out the
this
first
is our-
round, alright?
This is our year. Oh, they moves. Oh, wait, this is depth. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Shit in the bed.
Well, Ryan O'Reilly, Jake McCabe, huge additions. They also added. Other people are saying that it's not good to be adding this much new people to a team that's already good right at the deadline because you got to shift up the lineup. But I don't know. You're adding some pretty good players to make a good playoff push. Kind of rooting for them because. Got it.
Rooting for the Leafs.
I'm rooting for them to make it out the first round, just so that they don't get blown.
I'm rooting for the Kraken.
The real team I'm rooting for, so like the Rangers, even though it's not a Rangers shirt, well, kind of Patty Kane shirt. Rangers got Patrick Kane, Tarasenko, two probably biggest names of the trade deadline, both going in the same team, and they gave up basically nothing. Second and a fourth, and a couple role third line players.
That Rangers Bruins game was a good game.
I know.
Yeah.
The Bruins.
It was a great game.
My score prediction was 4-2 Rangers, and it was 4-2 Bruins.
Is Tarasenko still on the Blues?
Yeah, it was.
It's like Rangers now.
Yeah.
I got that pal.
He said is, you know,
I said, was he still?
No, you said it
Yeah.
is. You said it is.
And then-
Run it back. Run it back.
Is Tarasenko still on the Blues?
Luke, I'm with Jared on this one. He said, "Is he
Run the
still-
tape, I swear to
Run
God.
the tape.
Was he still on the
I
You won that
understood the question. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter what
Can
you
we
say.
like edit that into
Oh, my
like,
mama.
a-
One, I wasn't gonna run
Yeah,
it.
Tarasenko still on the Blues.
Yeah. All right, Blackhawks 14 first and second round picks in the next 3 years. No one's even close to that. But they did trade away their entire team to make themselves an AHL team to lose as many games as possible. Patrick Kane, Max
Arizona's
Domi,
getting him.
Sam Lafferty, Jake McCabe, Jack Johnson. They just keep going.
They're not gonna be dark.
Dude, if they mess that up.
All right.
Arizona's getting hard.
No, Arizona's like good. It's gonna be Columbus, Chicago, or Anaheim.
Frozen and rotten Ohio.
It's gonna be one of those three
If
teams.
he goes to Anaheim, Anaheim's the the league.
That's gonna be crazy. Him and Zegras.
Frozen and rotten Ohio though.
Here's the thing with the Blackhawks trading away literally all of their players. They get him. They get Bedard. Who's around him? Nobody.
They don't
Bro's
need
gonna
anyone
rot
around him.
for a couple years before we can rebuild what we had.
Hey,
Just tore
there's a
everything
thing
down.
called free agency.
That's true. We have a fuck ton of money now. Now that we don't have to pay Patty Kane. That's pretty much it.
All right. For the MLB, well, first starting with the World Baseball Classic. Yesterday was the preliminary game of the pool play where Cuba faced off versus the Netherlands. The times are skewed because they're held in 4 different cities. One of them is in Phoenix, the other one's in Miami, the other one's in Tokyo, and the last one is in, I believe, Taichung. I don't know what country that's in. I probably should know that.
Tai Ching?
Taichung. Taicech. A-N-G, I think.
Tai Ching sounds like it's in Vietnam.
I don't know. The Netherlands beat Cuba 4-2, and today Panama beat Taiwan 12-5. Australia and Korea and Panama and Netherlands square off again later tonight. So the day games for them will start at 5 or 6 a.m. local time, Eastern time, and then they'll end up playing at 11 o'clock at night here. Because when we're awake, they're sleeping because they're on the complete other side of the world.
Tai Ching's China.
Okay,
Bing China.
I know which one it was. I probably should.
Bing China.
And then Thursday is China versus Japan. Shohei Ohtani will be pitching in that. Italy versus Cuba.
So I'm guessing with this whole World Baseball Classic, the USA is going to win.
No.
They should. They have probably by far. I think they're by far the best lineup actually because a lot of the Dominican lineup went down, which I'll get into later. And the only thing is that their pitching is like awful, and the United States doesn't really have much great pitching talent in general. But like, it's just that they couldn't get anyone to like commit to their team, so it's not looking so good for them.
I watched a clip of Otani hitting a home run on one knee. Is that new or is that like what?
No, that was this week.
That's crazy.
He's
He fell to his knee and hit a.
That
Fuck.
Japan team is absolutely stacked. They have 5 guys that are like,
Burgers and fries.
yeah, they're like 5 dudes at the top of the lineup that I think would all be like leadoff hitters in the MLB, which they are.
Is that new Red Sox guy on that team?
Yes, and he's him next to Otani is hilarious because he's like 5'8" and like plump, and Otani's like 6'4", gigantic.
He's like
So-
Yao Ming.
I was reading a thing. This is actually no. Keep going. I'll talk about it.
Like I said before, the Dominican loses their first baseman. Vlad Guerrero opts out of the World Baseball Classic with knee inflammation. Yeah, well, he was born in Canada because that's where his dad is But yeah, if your parent or grandparent was born in that country, you're able to play for them. So yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Even though their team probably fucking sucks.
I mean,
Like,
Do they have a baseball team?
Do they make
They
it?
probably do. I think every team does. They probably just aren't.
the Haiti baseball
I could
team.
go there.
Yeah, like
Their starter.
Red Sox outfielders Jaron Duran and Alex Verdugo. Like they're both born in America, and they're both playing for Mexico though because they're
yeah. From the Mexico.
and so
do have
along with Guerrero being
They're
out,
definitely so shit.
Let us go star the
Red Sox infielder Rafael Devers was asked to play first base, and the Red Sox manager said if he gets hurt there, we're like filing a claim against you guys, so you're not going to play him at first base, and if he's going to get hurt, he's going to be at the position he plays, which is third. And Manny Machado's already there. Fuck Manny Machado. And so Devers is probably in DH the whole time, and we don't want him to get hurt, which is really good news because he just signed that big ass extension.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I hate about
You can
any
injure
Olympic
yourself,
type
yes.
thing. I love it just because you get different players playing with each other, but they're not. You know, they will
The
go
only
100%.
Portuguese
but
person to make it.
They're
to
really
the
not trying to get injured.
It's like Luka. Luka plays harder for his country.
What?
than he does
The
for
only Portuguese baseball player to make it to the league was born in 1852.
Good for him.
I remember my grandpa was talking to me about it.
Shout out.
The 2013 Red Sox had 3 guys with Portuguese descent, but
Speaking of Red Sox, it's definitely old.
6
You know that
Point
Navy guy?
6 hits in
Dude,
46 at bats.
all right.
Because of his. Because of the way-
That's the Rule 5 draft rule. All right, so he's gonna get if he doesn't stay on their 26-man roster the whole year, he gets instantly returned back to the Red Sox. It doesn't make any sense, but his arm is probably shit because he hasn't thrown a baseball in like
You're
20 years.
Funny how
He's been in the Naval Academy for like the past 3 or 4 years, so.
Oh, he did. His last game was 9/11, 1875.
46 at bats, 6 hits,
I mean, almost.
4 runs, 4 RBIs,
He died after World War I.
0 home runs, 0 stolen bases, 130
4
batting.
years drafted.
Get him in the Hall. No, yes, the draft did not exist.
Put him in the Hall.
Get him in the Hall of Fame.
Only
Portuguese player.
Portuguese MLB player.
He
Get him
died-
in the Hall.
All right,
He died 4 years after World War I started. That's crazy.
Wait, was he drafted into the war?
No, I don't think so.
Died in the war?
No, because the war ended in
No,
1919.
Portugal's a fighting
I
not
know, yeah,
We didn't mind
Portugal.
our own business.
Oh, that's right.
We had our own bilateral fight at one point. We were
Alright.
taking over the world.
and back to MLB news. I think 22 days from today is opening day. All 30 teams will be playing. In my opinion, the best pitching prospect in all of baseball, Andrew Painter, which is a sick name, Painter. Yeah.
That's
Corners?
Yep. And he suffered an elbow strain. He is 50-50 for opening day. That kid is like 19 years old, and he's going to make the opening day roster, which is
He was fine.
pitchers have very like slow development too, which is like insane. But he's also like 7 feet tall, so he kind of does have that advantage. Red Sox infielder Justin Turner gets hit
Ooh, that
in
was
the face.
scary to watch.
I was listening to it on the radio, and the radio guy thought he got hit in the back of the helmet. So
What was he watching?
I think he had a shot of like tequila or something before the game, and he had 16 stitches. Luckily, what?
Is that just for class? Frank Thompson
Keep
was
going.
actually 2 players.
He had 16 stitches required on his face, and luckily no broken bones. And I think he'll be ready for opening day, which we kind of need him because he's the only good right-handed hitter in the lineup. So, one thing I think Dylan out of this.
Yep.
The shift is back. So
They just moved the outfielders instead of this.
So what happened was they kept the 4 infielders in, the Red Sox did, and they moved the center fielder Adam Duvall to the right, to like where the second baseman would normally play on the shift. Then have the right fielder go back to where they normally are. Have the left fielder, which was the Japanese guy we were talking about before, Yoshida, play him in left center, so that there would be left center, right field, and then the center fielders over here playing second base. Well, there's the 4 infielders in the middle, which manipulates the shift. And I think a lot of teams are going to start doing that because they saw that happen.
I hate the shift. So stupid.
Helps
Play
the
position.
shit.
It helps every
When
single.
You know the player always hits the ball in that direction, so you fucking move everyone on the field that way.
Oh, that's dumb.
Getting rid of the shift benefits every single left-handed hitter in the world because. Yeah, I agree. Because like there's that pocket, like I said, where it's like in between first base, second base, and right field. Like they just hit it there every single time, and if you don't have a guy there, the league-wide batting average is going to go up a ton. That's all I got from baseball news.
Alright, on to UFC. John Jones made his return this weekend against Cyril Gane.
Shit.
Absolutely ran through him, which
That
nobody
shit
except for himself was expecting.
Crazy.
I didn't think anyone was going to get a finish, and 2 minutes in, Gane tapped. Didn't even look like it was that deep of a guillotine, but it was.
I was watching it, I was like, okay, he got him. And wait, what? He's tapping? It's over already? Are
Literally
you
nobody
fucking
noticed
serious?
it was in, except for, I don't even remember which commentator it was, but thank God, and Gane was gone because he had 1 title defense, 717 days. He was the king of the division. John Jones, 4 days after winning the belt, already signs for his first defense.
That's crazy.
It's fucking great seeing someone active for once.
Did you see they were talking shit on Twitter?
Oh yeah,
I'd watch that fight.
and Gane shouldn't be talking anything, man. He ran away, he's scared.
He wants to be in Jackass movies
Wait,
instead.
what is Drake's gambling addiction?
He bet 100K on John Jones.
500.
The second I saw that, I'm like, oh, Drake curse, it's over.
No, it's 50K for a knockout in the first round, 50K for submission first round, and it was submission. So
Yeah.
Dang, I wish you win from that though.
I don't know what the odds were, but it couldn't have been too crazy because most people I don't think expected anything to happen in the first
Yeah.
round. Really.
I didn't play that. That's about it.
All right. Question of the week. This comes from Papa Brank. He sent me this and he said, "You guys should do this on the podcast." I said, "Okay." We're gonna rank these 8 quarterbacks. The quarterbacks are Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson, Herbie, Tua, Trevor.
Yeah,
So, I made the little thing so we can get the average.
I'm on your requested
Yeah.
access to
Should
it.
we go through quarterback and say where we're putting them?
It's on
Yeah,
We'll start with. Oh no, I don't want to start with Hurts because I think that shit's gonna.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Like Hurts.
Or should we go with let's say where number 1 is?
Oh yeah, do like
I
that.
have my last.
Or number
We do
1 is?
I have my last.
I have my
Yeah,
last.
I think we should just start.
I think we should
Maybe start at the bottom.
I know who my
Start at the
bottom.
bottom?
I know who my bottom 2 are.
I feel like we
Same.
go from the bottom to
Let's
I
go
want to
bottom
do.
up.
I want to work from the bottom up.
Let's go bottom up.
All right, everyone, put down your last place.
I don't
Are
have
we supposed to
access.
put 8?
Yeah,
You
I
know
kind of
that's
don't have
6.
access.
Wait,
Good.
what? How do you not have access? I thought everyone.
I'm with
was-
view only.
It's view only. We
Fuck.
requested it.
Hold on.
While we're in
Updated.
intermission,
Done.
this stupid
Alright,
fucking
we're good.
video's going off.
I'm gonna reload page. Okay, here we go.
What?
You guys should be able to edit now. I
It keeps
believe.
blowing my phone up while we're trying to talk.
Is this supposed to be?
Wait, which one of our Instagram videos?
Is this supposed to
I
be?
think it's
not
the
six?
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to be 8.
Old.
It's this one here. 4,000 links.
What?
Are we going based off the season?
It's not loading. 4,000.
In general.
Just based off the player.
Oh,
Um,
where am I?
are we going down the line, or are we just all agree?
Everyone just put your 8 in and then.
I know who my number one is now after looking over this like 3 times.
My 8 is definitely Tua.
Yep,
Same.
mine is 2.
Yeah.
Nope, mine is.
Sorry, Zach.
Mine's not.
I
Mine's
put Dak
mine's
last.
Jalen Hurts.
That's some bullshit.
That's not bull- You guys
Mine-
are
You're
good.
saying Dak is worse than Tua.
Tua actually played good when he wasn't hurt.
Dude, I know
Yeah,
the Dak
he's
Prescott hate.
underthrowing
I know the Dak
Tyreek
Prescott
Hill.
hate is like a meme, but come on, you can't
Why is that
disrespect
Dak
him that much.
He had one bad season.
Hey,
I'm going based off this season.
Tua's had one. Well,
stupid
had a half.
overrated.
No, not even. He's had like 3 good games, and then he died.
He had a good last
And then he
last
died.
season. He had a good this season. He did really.
He's not even good.
Jalen Hurts
If
is
you
not.
had that 2 fast
Well, you have-
receivers, I would be
Holy
good.
shit! I just saw that.
Jalen Hurts is not that good of a quarterback.
Dude, that's
You put Jalen Hurts at
over
8.
Tua.
Bro was stuck by.
Tua's like so inaccurate. It's not even.
Oh my fault. Let me push to his bum. See what happens.
All right,
That's running.
Nick carried by the refs.
everyone.
Number 7?
Number 7.
I hate to say it, Dylan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm sorry.
And you guys scolded me for putting that in.
I got
It's just
Trevor.
because Tua's like that bad.
I got Trevor at 7.
I got 2 at 7.
He's had one good season.
But
Give him one more year. He'll
What
probably be
did
able
he
to
have
get
that
He had
first
one
year?
good
He had
receiver.
Urban
He
Meyer
had
as his
one
head
good
coach
receiver.
that year.
All right, it doesn't matter who his head coach is. He didn't play good.
Number 6 is not going to be looking so good.
Number 6.
I'm actually at a loss here because
Oh.
I really don't like Hurts. I'm being honest. I hate to say it because I really like him, but yes, I'll go Trevor at 6.
Dak at 6.
I have Trevor at 6.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Whoa.
10 points in the biggest game of his fucking
Oh
life.
my.
10!
I'm gonna put Trevor at 6 too.
And you can't use the snow as an
I
excuse
have
because
two at
Burrow
six.
put up like 20 something.
The Bengals had white uniforms on. They're
Yeah,
cheating.
yeah.
They're cheating.
I was big on Tua coming out. I was big on Tua coming out of the draft.
He's like-
Dylan and John. I was pretty big on Tua coming out of the draft.
You're finishing in.
You were-
tanking
he's
for
just not
Tua.
that
You were
good.
going crazy.
I'm a big Tua supporter.
Tank for Tua.
I
Tua
think-
turned up all.
It's
I think
says
we-
Alabama QBs. They never live up.
All right.
Alright, thank God Tua's not
Tua's
having
gonna
a
Next
next
up. Number 5.
I'm gonna say it's Hurts.
I got Jim
I'm putting
Hurts at
Herbert, Mr. Choker himself.
I was debating between Hurts and someone else who you'll see in like a minute,
five.
but
Was the beginning him and Herbert? But
I got Hurts at 5.
I have Trevor at 5.
I'm
I think
Mr. Herbert.
he's a good quarterback.
I agree.
All right, number 4. This is where I think it gets to like
I hate
a different
I
tier.
keep
I
repeating
think.
that phrase, but I'm going Lamar.
I am too.
I'm going Josh Allen.
I'm going Herbert.
I'm putting
Four.
Herbert. I'm putting
You
Herbert.
can't
at
have all these gifts that Josh Allen has and suck.
Good take. Yeah.
He's
He doesn't suck.
an awful quarterback. All right, if we're talking about
His
prediction,
his decision making is what
Back
makes
half.
him fucking terrible.
Back half of the
Yeah.
season, yeah.
the 3 quarterbacks who are left, I think ours are better than him.
The 3 I have left. Okay.
All right.
Number 3.
Number 3.
I'm going Herbie.
I'm going Hurts.
Well, Lamar.
I'm going with my boy Joe Burr
That's 3.
as 3.
I'm going.
Really?
All right, I have this
I'm
thing.
going Josh Allen.
I don't know if it's on pod yet, but if you're the first overall pick, I hate your guts. Anybody, any sport, any draft, if you're the first overall pick, I hate your
Tua
fucking
was
guts.
supposed to be first for like an entire year, and then Burrow played insane. Number 2.
I have.
I want to
Lamar.
preface this.
I have
gap
Josh
between,
Allen.
The gap between my 1 and 2 is quite large.
I'm gonna go Allen.
That means my number 1.
This is tough. I'll go 2 for Jalen.
Personally, I have Lamar at 2. He's a former MVP, great football player. Could use,
That's Herbert.
could have a better arm, you know.
Alright.
It's
So now number one.
There is no
You have Herbert at one.
There's no way you put Herbert at 1.
If you're making fun of Josh Allen for choking, look at this motherfucker. 27-0.
Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence threw 4 picks in the first half and they still lost.
Alright, wait, so I click off your little box?
The fuck is
Alright,
that?
let's just go person by person
Yeah.
and read our list then. I think it's less confusing.
Okay.
Am I starting?
You go ahead.
I got Burrow at 1, Allen at 2, Hurts at 3, Lamar at 4, Herbert at 5, Tua at 6. No,
Down the list.
Trevor at 6. And then Tua at 7, and then Dak at 8.
That's some bullshit.
I went based
I
off
got
this. I went based off
Joe Burrow 1, Josh Allen 2. I think that's very close. Lamar 3, Herbert 4, Hurts 5, Dak 6, Trevor 7, and Tua 8.
You guys can hate on my list. all you
Yeah, I'm
want.
hating on
Your list is
I hate you and your
Herbert's a
list.
great quarterback. He's my number 1.
That's
And
crazy.
you call him the social media quarterback, and he chokes.
He fucking sucks for fantasy, but he's a good quarterback.
Oh, but that
Is
doesn't
he-
apply to
is he-
Austin Eckler.
Is
God
he the
forbid.
number 1 quarterback of all these?
Oh, speaking
Speaking of Austin Eckler and the whole like debate that we had before, I have a funny video to show you guys later.
Okay.
Number
Oh,
6.
it's that video. I saw
At
that.
7.
No way.
I mean, at 2,
What was
I
it?
have
Was it on
Lamar at
Instagram?
2.
What?
Was it on Instagram? I saw on Austin.
Who was it about? It's not about Austin Eckler. It's about someone who was compared to.
Oh. I saw a video of him getting hit in the balls and
No,
flying.
no, it's about Ramondre Stevenson.
No.
It's hilarious. It's just a video. It's just a press conference video.
Jared, did you finish your list?
No, I have Lamar at 2. Burrow at 3. Allen at 4. Trevor Lawrence at 5. Tua at 6. Dakota Prescott at 7. And fuck that Hurts kid. He's not good. He's not. Carried by a great O-line.
What's that Fortnite
Carried by a
people?
great defense.
What's that Fortnite pure
Tua
salt?
is way too good, bro.
Fuck Jalen Hurts.
Salty Springs King right here.
Brock Purdy's better than Jalen Hurts. You should be like,
My list. I have Burrow at 1, as everyone should, and Hurts at 2. The gap between those two is quite large, though. Herbert at 3. Which one's one? Oh, Lamar at 4. Trevor at 5. Allen at 6. And Dak and Tua at 7 and 8. The gap between those two is like a toss-up between those two shitters.
My 1 is Burrow. I wasn't a fan of him last year, but
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't you?
gotta put him in there now. 2 is Allen. Hate to admit it because I fucking hate the guy and he's kind of an idiot sometimes, but he's got natural skill.
Patriots.
3 is Herbert. Yeah, I'm a Patriots fan. 3 Herbert. 4 Lamar. Starting to fall off a little bit, but he'll do good once he
The
gets
injury bug is getting
yeah.
him.
5 is Hurts. Another guy I fucking can't stand. Trevor 6. Dak 7, and as he should be on everyone's list, Tua 8.
Alright. My list, I had Burrow at 1, Lamar at 2, Allen at 3, Herbert at 4, Hurts at 5, Trevor at 6, Dak at 7, and Tua at 8.
Alright, and then the averages.
I'm trying to figure it out, but I messed it up somewhere. Oh, I know why, because I need to move all these back. There's a tie for second.
I say we put Lamar. I think we just move it down. I say we put Lamar at 3
So,
because
unanimous first.
Okay.
Almost. Like, if Jared wasn't Jared. Joe Burrow.
no talent.
I'm not buying the Joe Burrow stock. I'm letting it sit there.
Tied for second. Josh Allen and Lamar. Yep. Herbert 4. Hurts
I see.
5.
I messed it up.
I was gonna say, where's 6?
Oh, there's
Six.
2 twos.
Trevor 6.
There's multiple.
That means
They're tied.
Oh,
Okay.
1, 2, 2. There's no 3.
Trevor
4,
6.
5,
Dak 7. Tua 8. So, yeah.
I think we have to give Allen the benefit of the doubt. He actually played.
One's on MVP.
Well,
This isn't just this year.
No,
This
one's
is their
shit
entire
is
careers.
clean.
You gotta remember, Josh Allen for the first
recent
5 years.
recent career.
How long ago did Lamar win MVP?
29
3
years
years
ago.
Years ago. more.
2 Aaron Rodgers MVPs to go.
Yes.
And
Has Josh
Patty
Allen.
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Alright. And then I guess we can
I've got,
fit in
I've got some hot takes.
we can fit in like 2 or 3 hot takes.
Alright.
Hit me with some heat.
Yeah.
I want some heat right here.
I want some steamy one.
We've been waiting for a week because we didn't have shit last week.
Alright. Justin Fields will be the worst quarterback in the North next year. Goff, Cousins, Love, then Fields.
Wait, what?
Double.
Slow it down. Slow it
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
So, Jimmy Juan Freaky Fast says Justin
did it?
Fields will be the worst quarterback in the NFC North next year.
I agree.
Jared Goff, Kirk Cousins, Jordan Love.
Jordan Love over Fields. Kirk Cousins over Fields.
I got Jordan.
Jared Goff over Fields. All those guys are like.
That
well,
was all out of order.
we don't know about
Yeah.
Jordan Love really yet.
I do.
Love is easily last.
Goff and Cousins are basically the same player. Let's be honest.
I think.
Love, Goff, Cousins, Fields.
And Fields can be
Oh,
insane
I'm
when he
gonna
wants
say-
to.
From 4th to 1st.
I believe in love.
I think I have Cousins, Fields, Goff.
I'm not a big
Yeah.
Fields fan, honestly. He's like not that good of a thrower, but he's a fucking great runner.
He's a great runner.
That's
He
why
might be
you
better than
just
all of
said
them
Michael
because
first.
none of them are that great. Love definitely last just because we haven't seen him. And Christian Watson's is number 1, so if he really excels like that, then good for
He's
him.
good. I guess he's just the best
I know.
ever.
But Cousins, I might have to say 1. Literally only because Jefferson, Thielen, if
Who would
Thielen's
be
still
the
there,
best quarterback?
Hawkinson's still there,
Right.
Cook is fine.
Just quarterback, Jared Goff.
Jared Goff, yeah.
Jared Goff and Kirk Cousins
I
are the
love
same
Jared Goff.
dude. They're the same
I
dude.
love goofball.
It's just
Detroit Lions, Kirk Cousins.
yeah.
Alright,
Overpaid Kirk
All
Cousins.
right. Leland119 says Allen Iverson is better than Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
I agree.
I would say that, yeah.
He got well, the one ring for Dwayne Wade would be the Shaq ring where he's good, and then LeBron put him on his back and then just went.
All right, you know, you've been talking about this guy quite a bit in this podcast, so we'll do this one. NFL_productions says Lamar is a one and done.
I don't get where that
think
is.
I don't even know what the fuck that means. Like one and done.
Why he's only gonna do
He's
this?
only good. He's only got 1.
He's already had like 4.
I want to see him with like a great wide receiver.
One great.
I want to see him
runner.
not get hurt first. I think that's the main priority.
I thought Andrews was basically the receiver that 1 year, but we don't talk about that.
I think we have one more.
Any PPVs?
Yeah, one more.
Xkill Switch X says Josh Allen is the new Cam Newton.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh, just like
Cam Newton had like a 2-season prime, so that means Allen falls off the face of the earth.
Cam Newton did almost win Super Bowl though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Cam Newton maybe.
And Cam Newton didn't care about his body. He would just jump into people.
Allen
Josh
got a
Allen
fucking
doesn't
body
care.
in the playoffs.
Alright. That's pretty much it. Yeah,
That's our podcast today.
W episode.
Episode 23 over. Go to YouTube, subscribe if you're already there. Go to Instagram, TikTok. If you want to leave a follow. Yeah.
See you next week.